No, the cat decided that well, he needs to pee himself, so he left. He's an outside cat, so he went outside, I guess. Right. So um, you can see where this is going. Christian has been doing some thinking, so we don't have to, and he came up with this idea, which I rather like. So we would use the frame here. I like it. So obviously we will have to, solve some issues here, but the frame actually does provide a lot of benefits. So with the frame, we're gonna get rid of most of the insides of the gearbox. So no central frame, nothing. Only the bottom will remain. Obviously not in this, guys. So the only thing that's gonna remain the same, literally, is gonna be the differential casing and these lift arms here holding the axles in. The rest is gonna be completely redesigned, if you understand. So obviously we're gonna leave this as it is for the brief moment to consider how we are going to integrate this. Okay, so obviously it's gonna be like this. The clutch here is gonna be on the outside, so one step further away, and this gear here is, well, it's gonna remain here, but it's gonna be the standard 16 tooth gear, and the red gear is gonna be on the opposite side. So like this. I think we are gonna be fine because there is one stud clearance here where the red gear can sit. Yeah, so basically we move everything here one stud further away, so it's gonna be fine. So the frame is gonna sit above the knob gears, obviously, and the goal here, as far as I saw in Christian's pictures, is of course that both of the actuators are gonna be at the same level, and everything is gonna be a lot more symmetrical, which is, a lot more symmetrical, and we are gonna use fewer parts. And hopefully, I mean, most definitely, since we are gonna use this frame, with the help of, the frame itself flexes a little bit, but with the help of reinforcements, it's gonna be even better than this. That's the goal. Better and simpler. So let's consider things, because it's not just, it's not as simple as this, just placing this. Yeah, thank you. Just wanted to search for the pictures on in the private chat, but yeah, what Christian posted in Discord. Red gear to start out. No, I mean, I could, it's either way, it's the same. There's not much difference. The torsional forces here on either part of the drivetrain are, it's hit and miss. It's a small length, so if we have the gear on this side or the other one, it's not that important. Actually, it's even better, because if we have the gear on this side, we don't have to have levers here anymore. We can have a sliding mechanism. which is good, which is better. I prefer sliding mechanisms to the levers. So, but, you know, for the actuation of the clutch here. So all is good. It's under control so far. So what we have to consider here is, of course, how we are going to build the reinforcements for the gears, of course, here and here. No, actually, it is not possible because there is no room. Ideally, we would have a shifter in between here, but good luck fitting one there. I don't think we can. And even if we could fit a shifter in here, the shifting mechanism here would kind of not work. Where is the shifter? Technically, we could drop one in. Technically. But I don't see how we then are going to actuate it here. I don't know. Where is the shifter? I mean, I'm open to things. Not dismissing anything. So, okay, let's have one the shifter in between. Okay. There. There. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, the problem is in the middle here. But this is gonna happen anyway. Yeah, that's the problem. The phasing is the problem. Yeah, as Ben said. Yeah, phasing is the problem. Actually, yeah. And we actually have to use two shifters. Yeah, we have to use two shifters. Yeah. Yeah, but you know, we are gonna use Christian's suggestion because it makes so much sense. It's hard to ignore. Either way, even if we decide to, if we go Christian's way and you know we encounter some problems that maybe we cannot foresee because you know there's always some stuff that you cannot foresee. If even if we revert back to this version, which I doubt because I want to make this version, the Christian's version, work, we're gonna rebuild it anyway. So we're gonna you know kind of scrap this. Yeah. Yeah, because obviously I do not have enough gears, I think, to make two of these. Or do I? Because I do want to keep this. Let's check. Do I have enough gears? I need one of these. One of these. I need this one. This one is this a Lego or Kala differential? It is actually hard to tell. Lego. Okay, it's a Lego differential. Lego differential. Unfortunate, because I want to use a color differential. I mean, you know, I can always change it. Yeah, so this one, I do not have color shift forks, unfortunately. I have just these two that are in here, I think. Yeah, I have just these two, but you know, we're gonna use these. Red differential. I should have more than one. Ah, I do. I do have a red differential. Okay. Yeah, that's so we are leaving this as is, and we are building a second version. Yeah. So I will have to, I will have to change them, or at least I will have to, well, extract this one. Basically, I will take both differentials out. Yeah, I will take both differentials out and leave the rest as is, since I do not want to disassemble everything and leave. I want to leave this as a reference. You know, if I scrap all of this, it's gonna be awkward because I will not have any reference. So yeah, let's take the differentials out because we do need them, but we are gonna leave the rest. We are going to leave the rest. Everybody who is skirmish about me using pliers on axles, look away. Look away. Yeah. Okay. How the fuck do I get this out? I mean, it's a sturdy design, but so okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's put this back together. There. Okay. Okay. And this one as well. Because, you know, I'm doing this because if we succeed, I can scrap this right away and don't have to bother with the differentials. I really hope we succeed. There we go. Okay. Right. So the differentials are saved. I mean, they are both kind of compromised. Come on. They are both kind of compromised. But you know, what can we do? We'll take this one because this one is less compromised, and use this one. Okay, now that we have sorted this out, let's build the axis. Okay. Right. We need one of these. So technically, we're gonna use this 1, 2, 3, 4. This 1, 2, 1, 4, and 3. It's an 8. It's an 8. there. And we have a 4 as well, of course, because it's symmetrical, so I don't even have to think about it. So it's always going to be like this. This and this. So like this. Please do not write in Arabic, whoever you are, because nobody understands Arabic here. It's just how it is. Right. Okay, so that's the idea. Is it gonna work? I don't know, because the idler axis, the main axis is gonna be 1, 2, 3. Well, we can swap them, I guess. But the problem is that in the end we have to have the 28 tooth gear. Otherwise, we have problems with axles, and these two need to be really at the end, so that they don't skip. That's the problem. The 20 and the 24 are less likely to skip than the 28 and the 16. But we can experiment, obviously. Nothing is written in stone. Let's build the idler shaft and then we can discuss this. So we have this one, this one, and then we have, obviously not gonna be present in the final product, but I'm gonna put them in, so like this. And number 2. We'll see. We'll do a mock-up and see. I'm actually I am not sure myself. So we'll build it and see what things are here. 24. 24. Let's say 24, and then a 28. Okay. So basically that's our new setup. Let's see how this looks compared to the old setup, especially these. Okay, so these are like that. Okay, it's fine, I guess. Well, that's fine. And these are closer together, which is good, actually. Which is good that these are here. Okay, I get it. We had a space between them. Why did we have this? To make it all. I know why we had this. So we have the L lift arm here in between them, so that both this pair, so the 16 and 28 tooth, and the 20 and the 24 tooth are supported as much as they can be. But I'm actually thinking, what if we reverse those roles? We reverse those roles. We could do that. Yeah. So if we, as Christian said, if we reverse those roles, we could have these axles supported properly at both ends. Maybe. The question here is, does the 28 tooth clear this? Let's find out. Let us find out. Does the 28 tooth clear this? The answer is yes. It does. It does. It does. Problem is, of course, that the 28 tooth is now further away from the main support, and it can flex. So if we don't want it to flex, that's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult. That was probably my main concern here. My main concern. Never mind this. We're gonna change the order of this. Yeah, the support here. I don't think this fits. This, yeah, bracing in the middle is fine, but this is never gonna fit. See, the slider is bigger than the 28 tooth gear. So we have to have this reversed, otherwise we cannot slide this over. The 28 tooth has to be at the end, otherwise it's not gonna work. Sadly, but that's how it is. So we have to have it here. And these have to be changed. Yeah. Like this. And this is here, because now we can shift. The 28 is not in the way. Yeah. No, I'm not meshing wrong gears. It's like that. Obviously I need to, you know, have structure built because I'm holding it in my hands. But it's just like here. It's the 24 engages the 20, and the 28 engages the 16. And if we simulate this again, I don't know, let's take this axle. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. So it sadly has to be like this. It's gonna be like this. So let's make it work. Let us make it work. If we take a look at this, we have this face here as the face that will hold the gears. So it's one stud down. This is actually pretty good. I'll mark this as a delay, Tim. So now we have to think of how to brace the gears. Yeah. I mean, you know, I'm holding it in my hands. Things kind of slip, but you know what I mean. You all know what I mean. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. I am terribly sorry. So the gears, technically, we could use like something like this. The problem is the middle. We need basically 3 supports, and the pinholes on the frame are exactly where we don't need or want them. So we need to think of a way to make it work. You know, the frame is gonna be in this height, at this height. This is the frame. So basically, frame is gonna be here, and then we need to make axle supports. I mean axle supports, lift arm supports down there. And see how this is gonna work. And see how this is gonna work, but not just on this side, also on this side. Also on this side. Yeah, but it's not as clear cut and simple. Obviously, we could use a structure here with connectors. We could, but there's issues with connectors because connectors are on axles, and axles can shift. So we're gonna get the vertical meshing correct and sturdy, but then when the force is applied, they're gonna be pushed apart. So how do we do this? How do we do this? So if we use a frame, we could build stuff into it, but we need this hole here. This here needs to be a hole. And if we use a frame like this, we don't have that hole. And that's the problem. We could use we could shift the frame downwards, but then we cannot, do anything here. We could shift the frame forwards, but then we cannot fit the knob gears, because the knob gears need to be at the plane of the frame. Otherwise, they're not gonna go past the firewall or the bulkhead. So the ideal position of the frame would be here, but the frame cannot be here because we have no way of bracing it, so it would would do nothing. We actually want this frame here to be as much of a brace as possible, not just sitting on top of the gearbox. So let's think. What could we do? What could we possibly do here? God damn it. I mean, the frame would be ideal because it would contain, obviously, all of this and no, I actually hope it turns out better because I really like the idea of the frame and everything being I mean we know where we need to be. I'm just gonna make a mock-up of this. So we can make the front bulkhead. So basically, you know, it's gonna be like this. This is the front bulkhead, and it's gonna be sitting like this. This is where it sits not here, but here, and one stud further back. This is where it needs to sit. But we don't want to use connectors, of course. Connectors are horrible like this, because on axles they can slide up and down, and if we reverse it, you know, if we have it like this, you know, they can slide in all kinds of directions, which we do not want, which we absolutely do not want. But having said this, maybe we can make a compromise. Since we have the room to do this, we have one stud further out, so only we only need to have the room here for these on the sides. But in the middle, 5 studs, we are free to experiment. So what if we would place the frame in front of the whole shebang? Yeah. The problem here is that it's too wide, because it's 7 studs wide. Unfortunate. But we could use these. If we use these, okay, so we do have the room for the knob gears. We have, you know, everything we need. These are 5 studs apart, which is fine. And now we can make a structure here that's gonna support our axles. So basically, let me do this. So unfortunately, I have the knob gears that I have are all black. The yellow ones are you know, bound in here in the stuff, but we need to see where these are. So this is here. These knob gears are these knob gears, and yes, and we are going to make the provisional knob gears here, like that, just so we know where things are. Come on. There, and they have to be here, of course. Of course, they need to be here, and I need to use something else. I'm gonna use just one side so I don't have to do both. Yeah, obviously. You know, this is where things are. So we are here, basically. This is the corner. This is the corner, and we want to mark this so, you know, we know what we are doing. Hey, Mr. Morty. So beyond this, we are free to do whatever we want. Ish. And I think we are fucked. This is not ideal. I mean, we could use these here. I'm going to use non-black parts because otherwise nobody is gonna see anything. So we could use these here for the main axles of the gearbox. But then we have a problem how to connect these two to the central. So clumsy. To the central axis here. You know, the central one. Because everything here is gonna be like, you know, free to move, and that's not okay. That is not okay. We want all of these to be incorporated into one something, so they're not moving freely. Maybe we can get some clues from how we did it on the old one, and continue that, because it wasn't all bad. Okay. So this is not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. Only that we are offsetting. We have the frame that we are using here. This frame is going to be here. Not the worst part. Not the worst part. So we're gonna have a lift arm here. I guess this one. And this here. Obviously, I have no idea what we're gonna do on this side, so I'm gonna use I want to use this, but I can't. I will see. We'll see. We're gonna see. Need some pins. can play. So what I want to do here is I want to use these here like that, and then the lift arm here. But obviously I want at least a pin on each side here so that we make sure that it's all nice and stable. While we have this here, we need to see how this is put together. So this is put together by having this, and this. So this, and this, like that. And this here, this here. I'm missing something here. Yeah. Clearly I am, if these were 6 studs long, then we would be cool, but they're not. So we need to, okay, it's fine. We basically, yeah, we need to change this one. This one is gonna be a bridge. Okay, it's fine. It's fine because, you know, this one is going to be here, and these, come on, these are gonna be here. So we have this discrepancy. No problem. So we're gonna basically make a something bridge here to bridge this gap. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm using the word bridge too many times. In a way that makes sense. In a way that makes sense. Clearly, of course, we need to make sure that we can connect this to this. It's going to be an affair for some connectors. So not a huge deal. Yeah. So we're going to have a connector here. It's going to provide this here, just like on the other one. Okay, so you know, we're gonna connect the knob gears like this, and then we are gonna connect this here with a connector here. The connector is gonna be just on this side, not this side, because the gear is gonna be here. But that's fine. That's fine. Not ideal, but fine. Again, I am going to use a gray one just so that it's visible on camera. Otherwise, it's going to be invisible. It's going to be like that. Yeah, like that. Great. And once we have this connected, it's fine. Then, you know, this cannot be pulled apart. and this end is going to be fine, and it's going to be basically the same as we have here. Obviously, we need to remodel some things, but things are under control. I hope. So, yeah, and things are looking better than we have here. Much better. So ideally, I would like to use this here, but that's not gonna happen. So, where's this part? I had those parts in my hands before. Gonna take new ones. Fine. So what we could do here is do something like this. And we still have then an ear here to do something with it. Like that. And like that. Not sure if this is gonna stay, but you know. And like there. This is pretty sturdy. I mean, considering it's connected just on one side. I'm gonna break something. Yeah. You know, we are incorporating both the knob gear stuff and this stuff. So axle for the central shaft and axles for both of the gearbox shafts. I mean, for the shafts with the shifters. So here on the old gearbox, we have inside the frame, not inside the frame, but supported by the frame, we have these two with the central L-shaped lift arm. This is not going to be the case here, but let's see what we can do here. I am wait a minute. Okay. Just let's rewind for a brief moment. Actually, we don't need to do it this way. This frame here does not need, there's absolutely, in this new setup, there's absolutely no need for this frame to sit as low as it does. There's just no need. It can be one set higher, of course. So there's no need for this. It can be just the way we imagined it in the first place. But of course. So no need for this. Obviously, we can have it just like this. And no need for these. We can have this here. This here. Just the way we had it before. We put in this here, but obviously we have to put in this and this. But we can't because obviously there's room in here. So yes, That's how we're gonna do it. This is even sturdier. So this is good. So now we need 1, 2, 3, 7. Number 7. Number 7. We have this one. We have this one. Come on. And let's see how we're gonna do this. No, not like this. We are going to have something like this. I don't know. Those pins are optional still. We're gonna see what we're gonna do with these, but we are going to go this route. And this is not a number 7. That's more like it. Yes, okay. There. So we're gonna see how we're gonna do this, but I would like to have a support here as well. And then, you know, we're getting to this here. First, let's insert these. No, not these. This here. Now we have to make the support here as well. Support here. We're gonna make it exactly the same as we did in this case. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There. Like this. Not exactly like this, but like this. Obviously, we need to optimize for reliability. So on this side, let me take this one out, and yeah, let me take both of these out. Come on. So we have an axle going through here. Now, what's going to happen is this axle wants to walk out. Under stress, this axle is going to slowly move out here. Don't ask me why. This is just what I observed, and that's what happens. And when this happens, of course, when it walks out completely, it's kind of game over, because the gearbox now, the axle walks out of the connector here, and then it separates, and that's not okay. So we need to do one of two things. Either we have the axle longer from the beginning and have it rub against this from the beginning and say, okay, it's gonna, you know, it's gonna make slowly over time, it's gonna make a hole into this, or into whatever we place here. I mean, whatever we do, it's gonna put pressure into this direction. So since we have these in front of it, why not make the axle longer and, you know, just have it do its thing over time. You know. So we're gonna do this. So that the axle has this lift arm here, so this T-bone piece, and you know, it cannot go further out. I think it's the same thing on this side already. 1, 2, 3. No, this one has to be a number 5 as well. Yeah, of course. Of course it has to be. It's symmetrical. So yeah, we're gonna have both of them like this. So they, you know, they cannot walk out. It's completely, you know, we could place connectors or, you know, bushings on them, but there's really no point. It's just, it's only gonna make life down the road more difficult. So we can have it now like this, so they don't slip out. This one is sitting here. This one is sitting here. And here, now we're gonna see what we're gonna do here. First, we are going to position the shifting forks. Shifting forks. Let's find out which ones are shifting smoothest. Let's find out. So this one, yeah, okay. No, if we add bushings, it's gonna be more difficult to build. Okay, this is not shifting good. What about here? Yeah, here it's shifting good. Nice. Okay. Because, you know, now I can pull them out like this. If we have bushings, it just adds another layer of complication, which we absolutely do not need. And of course, now that once we build the bushings, we're gonna discover that this lift arm here is too long, so we need to make it shorter, and you know, but this is a bridge that we are gonna cross once we get there. It's gonna make it easier to build regardless, you know. Okay, let me think. We need, well, this is gonna go, oh, right, wait, here and here. Ah, okay. Okay. So this one is problematic because we're gonna have this one here, but not really, because we don't need it. We do not need it there because we're gonna have the bushings here, and that's gonna be fine. There. So we're gonna have a pin on one side, Which connect number 2 connectors with blue pins. Special. Oh, you mean these? Oh. Oh well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we do need to put a bushing here. But that's the only bushing we do need here. So there. On this side we have a 4 as well. But you know, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use I am going to use the colored ones simply because in this stage we want a little color to help us differentiate things, I guess. I can use the yellow ones here, you know, like this. Live with it. Pin ends would be a little more secure. 3L lift arm. 3L lift arm with pin ends. 3L lift arms with pin ends. Which lift arms are those? Oh, you mean the Kada ones? Oh yeah, yeah. We could use them if I had any, but I don't. But yeah, if we want to reduce part count, that's a very good idea. We definitely could and should use those here. Unfortunately, I don't have them. I mean, I have just 2. I think. Yeah, I think I have just 2. For reasons unknown to me, I think, but yeah, I do not have enough. Yeah. These ones, yeah, the ones used for door mounts. But yeah, we are here. What the fuck? Okay, so this one. Come on, work with me here. This one goes reasonably well. And this one, not so much. Why not? Maybe here. Maybe here? Come on. Where are you? This one is not very good. Not very good. Ooh, okay, no. Oh, what the fuck? Am I doing something wrong here? That these are going so difficult. And as soon as there's a little force on them, they're just block out completely. Fuck. I don't know. I can use a different fork. Wow, this goes okay. it's hard to judge what is the problem. I mean, visually they look identical. There's no obvious reason why they are hard to turn. What the fuck? Why is this so difficult to turn? Fuck. Fuck me. Incredible. So holy shit. Binds up so quickly. It's like a lottery. I mean, I can imagine people getting frustrated with this. Nice. Nice. Now just make sure you protect it with wax so that you are not gonna destroy it during winter. Holy shit. What the fuck? Why is this so fucking hard to turn? Holy shit. My god. There's no force on it and it's so hard to turn. My god. What the? There's no obvious reason because the helix looks fine. This looks fine. Just doesn't want to be shifted. It's so difficult. Again, look at this. I mean, there's no force on it at all. And it's already hard to shift. The other one is fine, but this one is not. I'm so glad I ordered many of them. Fuck me. I mean, obviously we're gonna steal one of those because we know that these two work. These two work. So let's get one of these out. Honestly, I don't know what it is. Yeah, because this one works fine. This one works absolutely fine. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Yeah, but if you want to keep it that way, please do use wax. Spray the underside of it with wax, not with bitumen or something like that, with wax, so that Finnish winters, which are very salty, are not gonna destroy it, because obviously you want to drive it in winter. So okay, fine. Where are we now? We are here. We are here, and yeah, I mean, but even if you don't, if you apply the wax and obviously you clean the car first, the underside, and then you apply the wax and just let it sit for a day or two, so it dries, and then it's fine. Then you can drive it without with a clear conscience. Okay. Yeah, so we shifted, obviously. Wait, did we? We did we shift those? This is... Oh yeah, we did. We shifted this. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, okay, okay. So we do have this situation here. Okay. So technically, we could, if we replace this part here, and we will absolutely, then we can use something very symmetrical. There. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. So here we are. What the fuck? Okay. This looks so much better than what we had. So much better. Fine. I mean, good for you. That is absolutely good for you. And if you ever want to sell the car, please let me know. I know people in Finland who would buy it from you. Yeah. Okay. So okay, that is unfortunate. So we need to use the shorter ones. Use the shorter ones. Well, if you do. But I completely understand what you are. No, we don't have space for another big frame, sadly. Yeah, nope, no problem, no problem. Sadly, we don't have the space. Yeah, it has to be like this. No. There. Okay. Now I think we can safely assume that we are not gonna use this anymore. So let's disassemble it slightly. some gear issues. I guess some gear issues. Okay. Come on. There we go. So this is our situation. This is our situation. So we are getting one pin here. The wall here is fine. So we can incorporate this somehow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So pins in here, and then we just need to find a way to extend this, so we have some more support here. This is probably going to be the critical part here. The critical part. Yeah. The critical part. What we could do here is, move this over here. We should do this and put a yellow extension here. And this one is going to be moved even further out, because we cannot move it further in. This is something that we are probably gonna have to do. Yeah. Simply because of the support, we cannot have this here because we cannot support both gears as close together as possible. So the 16 tooth and this guy, the 28, the 16 tooth would be up in the air here in the middle. It would be up in the air here in the middle. This fits in the car. This is now the same as that, I think. The only danger to this is here in the front for the steering. But let's put this in the car and actually see, if the steering is compromised. That's really the only real danger that I see here. But no, fits. It fits very neatly. There is absolutely no danger to the steering. This is this here is fine. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I mean, we could even do a stunt like this. Because there's room. So we could, instead of this guy here, we can use this here, like that. So both are covered, because we do have the room. Yeah, absolutely. You can use it like this. This is gonna be even better. Yeah, even better. And as we all know, the better is the enemy of the good. And this is just how it goes. Yeah. Okay, let's reverse the fortunes of these two guys. The motors have more than enough torque. It's not the motors that's the problem. It's everything else. It's everything else that's the problem. Not yet. This one is basically just in there because it's braced here from the bottom. So, well, kind of from the top, then from the sides, and you know we are still gonna see what we're gonna do here. I don't know yet. But we have to extend these. No. It's fine. So far, it's fine. But this one isn't going to be present. Let's see about this. If this has a realistic chance of being used. Ah. Okay. This works. This works. Kinda. There's obvious problems with this setup. Because it's a yes but situation. So we do fit in it all in, but you see this gear here and its corresponding. So we have this problem here, which we can solve. This is not a big deal, but we have issues here. So basically, what we would like to do here is we would not want those to be symmetrical. Sadly. No big deal. They're just not gonna be symmetrical. So what we're gonna do here is follow. Where was this guy? I had it here. I had it ready. Okay, fine. I'll make a new one. Better one. Yeah, inline 4 will probably fit. Come on. Okay. So the dream of symmetrical drive has sailed. Never mind. It's fine. So we can have the face of the gearbox here the same as we had before, with all the perks that we need. So we're gonna have like that on both sides. Which I like very much. There, there. And here we can have this guy. Just as we had before. Maybe, but I doubt it. I doubt that's the problem. Okay, so this is the same situation as we had initially, and we can basically this part. I can have it. I don't know what the unknown thing with the orange box is with this one. It's some bind up, some don't, and I don't know which ones do it. It's a mystery. Okay, so now that we know these, we need to figure out how to balance this. Ideally, we are going to make an extension here and then brace it on this support here. I think. Could be many things. Yeah, could be many things. So this guys are a 7, of course. 7. There. And now ideally we would like to suspend this somewhere together with this central stuff. Okay. We could have it like this and like this. Then we lose this one, which is unfortunate because then this is not gonna work. Okay, so we need this here. Okay, I have an idea. Just the tricky part is how to make this assemblable. So we want, to put this on and, be assembled. But the way we have it now, these guys are in the way of having us assemble something that's assemblable. But we cannot have pins going from underneath because the frame of the car is in the way. Yeah, we have just the width of the frame here available to us. So these are definitely problematic. The way they are. What we could do is we had this whole part here being put on later, and have the pins up here. That could be done. But then how we do this? You know? I mean, I can force it in now, of course, but or maybe it's fine. I mean, no big deal. I mean, these could be done from the outside as well. Just looks neater when they're done from the inside. Fuck me. I forgot from which side this needs to be inserted. This or this? I think it's this side. I think it's like this. But I think this is gonna have to come out. Yeah, definitely. Because I fucked up. It should, you know. Or, no. I'm gonna force it in. No problem. We're gonna force it in. So this one needs to be a 10er. And this one a 9er. Okay. This one is a 10er. Yeah, I mean, it's the order of things that the way you are assembling it, obviously. Okay, and here we have, so this one is here. See, order of assembly. This one is here. And we have a 16 gear here. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Mistake here is this axle here needs to be a 4-stud axle. This one needs to be a 4-stud. I knew there was something wrong. We have only 3 studs here. Yeah, we're gonna have some problems here. I mean, this is don't get me wrong, this is phenomenal. The gearbox is, even though we're not having it supported here by anything, the stability of this is phenomenal. It is, yesterday when we built what we had before, it was fine, but this is much better. This is so much better. It's just incredible. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna put this in later, but yeah, these are all fine. This one is binding up. Oh shit. This one is binding up a little. I think we should. Yeah, we're gonna take the one that we know is good from the other one. I think. But yeah, this thing here is the problem. We don't have the room. We don't have the room. Not with this setup. We are missing one stud of length. So if we put this in, we need either this guy here would need to be the gear that I would like, you know, the clutch gear, or you know, if we have this guy here, we need 3 studs here. We need 3 studs, which we don't have. We have only 2. We cannot fit this guy in here. And I do not want to move this even further back. If anything, we could move this further to the front to have the clutch here. Decisions. I don't know. But the gearbox I like. This is phenomenal what we did here. Imagine, you know, how complicated we did it before and how actually simple it is now. Both structurally and in terms of its layout and everything. I mean, it's really simple. And it's gonna be much lighter as well. So, less parts intensive. All positives. But we need to solve this. And I have absolutely no idea how to do it. So we want a clutch here, so we can switch between motor drive and manual drive. Yeah, I'm afraid of that as well. But, you know, we'll deal with that when we get to there. There needs to be a clutch because I want to switch between the car being driven by motors and the car being able to be just a normal model on the desk. So where you can drive it manually. And since this is one of the gimmicks of the car, it has to be there. You know, we have a key that actually switches between those modes. So, you know, we need it. We do need it. Obviously, there's old Lego switches, you know, old Lego clutches that are 2 studs. But we're not going to use those, obviously. So, yeah, I can have the clutch behind the motors. Question is, do I want to? I don't really want to. That's the problem. I don't really want to. Because, you know, everything's then binding up more. I want everything to be as close together as possible. And with the frame here, we are also going to be able to make sure that the motors are not, you know, doing some funky stuff. We are probably gonna be able to put a frame in here or something that's gonna, or here, we'll see, you know, that's gonna make everything here better. Imagine if the frame was open. Well, we could, but then you change the gear ratios. It's not 1-to-1. It's different. It's then 32. We then have to have 32 gears. Um, 28 tooth gears, and the middle is the blue one. Mm, hmm. Maybe, maybe, maybe it can. Yeah, that would solve it. Two studs to the front. I'm just worried about it interfering with this, but it may just be enough clearance. Yeah, if it goes two studs to the front, um, because wait. Well, it goes through the bulkhead. Yeah, the question is about the steering more than the gear. Let's check it out. Do we have? I'm going to put a lift arm here. Simulate it. This. And let's put it in the car. Let's put it in the car and check. Wow. Holy shit. You see this? It is perfection. Perfection. Yes, it can go two studs forward. And it will. We are going to push it two studs further forward. Yep. That's gonna happen. And once it's forward, then we don't have a problem in the rear anymore, because things are the way they were before. And I think we shouldn't have a problem with the gear. Yeah. What is unfortunate is that ideally this would fit just up there. We have this guy here to deal with. So we cannot have this here. We cannot have this here. But that's fine. I think that's fine. Okay. Wow. Okay. And this is not even connected. Kill me now. Kill me now. Kill me now. Why am I so retarded? My God. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm using a huge number of these gray pins, but it's kind of convenient because they are like, you know, easily pinnable. Ish, you know. Here in the front, we'll see. But this is, yeah, this is phenomenally stable. Yeah. And you can feel how little stress there is on anything here, because it really spins so freely. Yeah, everything spins so freely. This is great. Yeah. So now let's discover if this this here is going to clear this. I think it is, but you never know. Okay, they are offset 90 degree. I can still add it, yeah. I can still add it if I wanted to. So that's not a problem. It's binding up. Which one is binding up? One of those. Yeah, one of them is binding up. We need to change it, otherwise we're gonna have a ton of problems. Which one? This one. We know that this one is fine, so we're gonna use this one. Or so we think. Okay. Yep. I don't know. Yeah. This one's working. I mean, who knows? There. Yeah. This works fine. Don't know what the secret is. Okay. So let's see where this slots in. Okay, so we need to change these. Just, for now. Is it easier to design this? Yeah, probably. But I am going to redesign the top first. Top first. If it clears. Theoretically, it does. Theoretically. But I'm going to do something else first. So we're gonna redesign this a little bit to make absolutely sure. To make absolutely sure that it does clear. It does. Yeah. It's fine. Okay. So that's it for today. So we are going to redesign this part here in the next stream. Since tomorrow is going to be a rainy day, and the day after tomorrow as well, we might as well stream. So I think I haven't, and you know, since it's raining, I'm not gonna leave the house, and I have nothing better to do. So tomorrow we're gonna finish this and see how it shifts. And of course, we're gonna build it into the car and put it on our test bed and see if it skips or not. I have my fingers crossed that it doesn't, but we'll see. Yeah, so anyway, I need to pee badly, of course, as well. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I see you tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, that's about right. So yeah,